Blood coming from his nose. This could be the finish now. They want to stop it. But Dio's corner want to stop it. They've rescued him. They don't want him to take any more of this. And Prince Naseem Hamed retains the WBO Featherweight Championship.
In 1997, Prince Naseem Hamed was at the very peak of his career. 2 years earlier, he had captured the WBO Featherweight title, and by now, he had already defended it 8 times. Along the way, he even picked up the IBF title. For his dazzling performances, Hamed became a global sensation. His main goal in the ring wasn't just to win, it was to humiliate and confuse his opponents, to make them look foolish while dazzling the crowd with his flashy hands-down style. It almost always worked. Yes, he could get knocked down. His open defense and cocky attitude sometimes cost him, but he always got up, and when he did, he usually sent his rival to the canvas with a thunderous knockout. Out of 28 victories, 26 ended in knockouts. He was relaxed, unpredictable, and deadly in either stance. Fans weren't just there to see him fight, they came to see his show. His ring entrances were legendary, full of flair and imagination, but make no mistake, behind the entertainment, he was one of the most dangerous fighters in the featherweight division in 1997. Still, many of his supporters were uneasy about his 9th title defense. This time, his opponent was no ordinary challenger. Kevin Kelley, an experienced amateur with around 300 bouts to his name. Kelley was the most serious threat Hamed had ever faced.
You're looking at a legend soon to be. I mean, there's time to prove, but I'm going to prove it, and I'm going to do it and bring it back to Britain.
Kevin Kelley was no stranger to world titles himself. He had once held the WBC Featherweight Championship, which he lost to Alejandro Gonzalez in early 1995. Since then, he hadn't been defeated again. By 1997, he was ranked 3rd by the WBO and was seen as the biggest danger to the young champion. Kelley was 30 years old. Hamed was only 23. Not all experts believed in the British star this time. Kelley had both skill and experience, and his reach advantage made him a serious problem. On December 19th, 1997, in New York City, the world witnessed a fight that would go down in boxing history. Even before the first punch, the energy was electric. Both fighters exchanged taunts in the ring, hyping up the crowd. The show had truly begun.
He's right in front of me, and I can honestly tell him that I'm going to knock him spark out. I'm going to knock your spark out.
What are you going to say to that, Kevin?
Relax, baby.
You relax.
You going to get knocked out? I
I'm
can't
looking
wait.
to your face, and I'll tell you the face.
Go on. Look
I'm
at me
going
now.
to smoke your boots.
We'll see.
Because I am the best featherweight in the world.
From the opening bell, the tension was intense. Both men fought from a southpaw stance. Kelley stayed calm and focused, while Hamed immediately began his trademark antics, dropping his hands, moving his head and body, and trying to lure his opponent into making a mistake. But Kelley wasn't fooled. He controlled the distance beautifully, landing sharp, straight shots while avoiding Hamed's traps. The champion could feel it. He was being outboxed. Kelley had the edge and knew exactly how to use it. Near the end of the first round, Kevin lured Hamed toward the ropes, slipped his attack, and landed a clean right hand to the chin. Knockdown.
Beating or winning or losing with this guy, it's about let's see this big show everybody's talking about.
I got the Prince because he's real cocky and he can back it up.
How do you think he'll go down here with the Americans?
Well, I think he's going to go down really well, but he's going to have to win this fight. This is not going to be an easy fight. I've watched Kevin Kelley a lot. And
Hamed got up, but Kelley kept the pressure on, snapping precise left straights from long range. The second round turned into pure chaos, a round that would become legendary. Realizing his mistake, Hamed finally raised his hands to protect his chin, but Kelley was already dialed in. His right jab landed twice early in the round, perfectly timed. Then, with a brilliant counter left, he caught Hamed again. The British champion touched the canvas. Second knockdown. Despite being shaken, the Prince charged forward recklessly, landing some wild shots of his own. Kelley was also hurt but stayed composed. Both fighters traded on pure instinct, taking huge risks. When Kelley kept his focus, he was nearly impossible to hit. But in these furious exchanges, the odds evened out. Then came the turning point. Kelley got a little too confident just for a split second, and Hamed seized the moment. He launched a lightning-fast right hand mid-leap that dropped Kelley hard to the floor. Now Kelley was down. Hamed went for the finish, but Kelley held on desperately. The final seconds of the round turned into a wild hunt, both men swinging for the knockout until the bell saved them. Interview
Goes the Prince. Kevin Kelley tied it at corner. Naseem Hamed has been down before, but he gets up. Kevin Kelley.
Чемпион поднялся, но Келли еще дважды провел несколько ударов левым прямым с дистанции. Близился второй раунд, и он выдался просто фантастическим.
Drops the Prince in the first round.
Round 3 was calmer, at least compared to the madness before. Even the ever-reckless Hamed raised his guard and boxed more cautiously. Interview
Suddenly, it's different again.
midway through the fourth round, Hamed found his opening. Breaking from a clinch, he unleashed a crushing left that sent Kelley down again, hard. Seconds later, as Hamed moved in to finish, Kelley caught him with a looping right hand. Hamed's glove brushed the canvas. Another knockdown, but he wasn't hurt. Kelley, however, was still dazed.
Kevin Kelley finding a range against.